Imagine this. You've just finished a warm bowl of rice or pasta, you feel satisfied, and then you reach for a perfectly ripe mango, juicy and sweet. But what if I told you eating mango right after that kind of meal might not be as harmless as you think? No, I'm not here to demonize mangoes. In fact, mangoes are packed with vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants. They're not the villain. The real problem is when and how you eat them. And for seniors over 60, this timing could make the difference between a stable, healthy body and a roller coaster ride that leaves you drained, foggy, or even at risk. Stay with me. In this video, I'm going to share why doctors give a very specific warning about eating mangoes right after certain meals. And more importantly, I'll show you exactly how you can still enjoy mangoes, safely, deliciously, and without guilt. By the end, you'll walk away with a simple, 1-minute checklist, practical steps you can use right away to keep mango in your life while protecting your health. So don't click away. The truth isn't that mangoes are bad, it's that the order of your food could be silently working against you. And once you understand this, you'll never look at your plate the same way again. Let's slow down and look at the bigger picture. Mangoes by themselves are not the enemy. In fact, when eaten in moderation, they sit in the middle range of the glycemic index. That means they don't instantly send your blood sugar soaring the way candy or soda might. They have fiber, vitamins C, and natural sweetness that your body can recognize and use. So why the warning? Because food doesn't live in isolation. Your body doesn't reset after every bite. It builds on what came before. Think of it like stacking blocks. The wrong block at the wrong time can make the whole tower wobble. When you eat a meal heavy in refined starches like white rice, white bread, or noodles, your blood sugar already rises. Now picture adding mango immediately after, sweet on top of sweet with no pause, no buffer. That's when the spike happens. For younger bodies, maybe it's just a quick rush. But for those of us over 60, when metabolism slows and insulin response can be weaker, that sudden climb is much harder to bring down. And it's not just about numbers. Those spikes and crashes are linked to fatigue, brain fog, inflammation, even long-term heart and kidney strain. So let's be clear, mango itself isn't the culprit. Timing is. The good news: once you learn how to place mango in your day wisely, you can still enjoy every golden, juicy bite without the hidden cost. So what exactly is this forbidden meal you should never follow with mango? Let's paint the picture. It's the kind of meal most of us have at least once a week, a plate full of refined starches, white rice, white bread, or a big serving of noodles. Maybe there's a little bit of protein, maybe a few vegetables, but not enough to balance things out. It's quick, it's filling, and honestly, it tastes good. Now here's the trap. That meal has already sent your blood sugar climbing. Your body is working overtime to bring it back to balance. And then right as it's struggling, you crown the meal with a sweet, ripe mango. Delicious, yes, but physiologically, it's like throwing gasoline on a fire. The sugar spike doubles and your system is overwhelmed. For seniors, the impact is magnified. With age, digestion slows and insulin isn't as efficient. That means the spike lasts longer, leaving you tired, irritable, maybe even dizzy after what should have been a nourishing meal. Here's the powerful takeaway. It's not about cutting mango out of your life. It's about order and timing. Imagine eating vegetables and protein first, then starches, then giving your body time before enjoying fruit. Suddenly, mango becomes safe again. The danger is not the fruit, it's the sequence. And once you flip the order, you flip the outcome. Now, here's where things get personal. Not everyone reacts to mango the same way, but if you're over 60, there are certain conditions that make timing especially critical. First, if you live with diabetes or even prediabetes, your blood sugar control is already more delicate. After a starch-heavy meal, your body is fighting to manage that spike. Adding mango right then can send the numbers into territory that's harder to pull back from. Second, let's talk about your kidneys. As we age, kidney function naturally slows. Mango is rich in potassium, a good thing for many. But if your doctor has asked you to limit potassium, eating too much or at the wrong time can put extra strain on your system. Third, if you're taking certain medications like blood thinners, consistency is everything. Some foods can interact with how these drugs work, and sudden changes, like suddenly eating a lot more mango, can throw things off balance. That's why your doctor needs to know your habits. And finally, allergies. Did you know the skin of a mango has compounds similar to poison ivy? If you've ever reacted to latex or poison ivy, peeling and handling mango can actually cause irritation. So while mango itself is beautiful, sweet, and nutritious, your body's story matters. The key is awareness. Knowing your risks means you can still enjoy mango safely and with peace of mind. Let's imagine this in real life. You finish your favorite dinner, maybe a plate of white rice and stir-fry or a comforting bowl of pasta. You feel full, content, but then you see that golden mango waiting on the counter. You slice it open, take a few sweet bites, and think nothing of it. 30 minutes later, the story changes. Suddenly you feel heavy, your eyelids droop, your energy crashes. Maybe your heart beats a little faster, or your thoughts feel fuzzy. You tell yourself, I'm just tired, but inside your blood sugar is on a roller coaster. This is more than just feeling sleepy after a meal. Repeated spikes and crashes slowly chip away at your body's balance. They trigger inflammation, strain your blood vessels, and can even affect memory and focus. Over time, these swings don't just make you uncomfortable. They raise the risk for heart disease, kidney strain, and even faster aging of your cells. And here's the thing, most people never connect the dots. They don't realize that a simple habit, fruit timing, could be at the root of their fatigue, brain fog, or restless nights. But once you see the pattern, you can change it. Imagine finishing a meal and feeling light, steady, and energized instead of sluggish. That's what's possible when you respect your body's rhythm and stop stacking sugars at the wrong moment. The danger is quiet, but so is the solution. Now let's hear it the way a doctor would explain. When you eat a meal rich in starch, white rice, bread, pasta, your body quickly breaks it down into glucose or sugar in your bloodstream. Normally, your pancreas releases insulin to move that sugar into your cells for energy. But here's the catch. After age 60, insulin doesn't work as efficiently. Think of it like a key that no longer fits the lock as smoothly. So the sugar stays in your blood longer, and your system works harder to manage it. Now imagine adding mango right after. Mango is full of natural sugar called fructose along with glucose. On an empty stomach or eaten as a snack, your body can handle it. But right after a starch-heavy meal, you're stacking sugars faster than your body can clear them. That's why doctors warn, it's not the mango itself, it's the timing. Those spikes create stress hormones like cortisol that make you feel tired or anxious. Over time, they contribute to high blood pressure, insulin resistance, and even memory problems. The good news is once you understand this, you hold the power. Your body isn't broken, it's just asking for rhythm and respect. By learning the right sequence, you can still enjoy mango with safety, even with all the sweetness it brings. Here's the part you've been waiting for. You don't have to give up mango to protect your health. You just have to give it the right place in your day. Think of mango as a treat your body deserves when it's ready, not when it's already overwhelmed. The simplest adjustment, eat mango on its own or as part of a light snack between meals. That way your body isn't battling a flood of starch and sugar at the same time. Another powerful tip is order. Start meals with vegetables and protein first. They slow digestion, stabilize your blood sugar, and create a steady base. If you want mango as part of that meal, wait at least 30-60 minutes after finishing. Give your body breathing room. You can also pair mango with protein or healthy fat like yogurt, cottage cheese, or a handful of nuts. These partners blunt the sugar spike, making mango gentler on your system. And portion matters. 1 cup of mango cubes is a sweet serving that gives you vitamins and fiber without pushing your sugar too high. It's about savoring, not overloading. So, the secret isn't never eat mango. It's about eating mango smart. When you honor your body's timing, you get the best of both worlds, the joy of sweetness and the peace of health. All right, let's make this simple. I know health advice can sometimes feel overwhelming, so I've distilled everything into a 1-minute checklist you can follow every day. Number 1, know the trigger meal. If your plate is loaded with refined starches like white rice, white bread, or pasta, pause before reaching for fruit, especially mango. Number 2, check the order. Eat vegetables and protein first, then starches, then fruit later. Order matters more than you think. Number 3, wait it out. Give yourself 30 to 60 minutes after a heavy meal before enjoying mango. A short pause makes a big difference in how your body responds. Number 4, pair smartly. If you want to enjoy mango as a snack, balance it with protein or healthy fats like yogurt, nuts, or cheese. This slows sugar absorption and keeps energy steady. Number 5, respect your health story. If you're managing diabetes, kidney issues, or medications, listen closely to your doctor's advice. Mango is a friend, but only when it fits your unique needs. That's it. 5 steps. No complicated diets, no endless rules, just awareness, order, and timing. Remember, it's not about fear, it's about freedom. When you give your body rhythm, you gain energy, clarity, and the confidence to enjoy life's sweetness without regret. So let's bring this all home. Mango is not your enemy. It's a gift of nature, sweet, vibrant, and nourishing. But like all good things, its power depends on how and when you use it. For years, many people carried silent struggles, the fatigue after meals, the brain fog, the restless nights. They thought it was just age catching up. But now you know, sometimes it's not age, it's habit, and habits can be changed. Picture this, enjoying a meal that leaves you energized, not drained, treating yourself to a slice of mango in the afternoon sunshine, savoring every bite and feeling steady, clear, and alive. That's not a dream. That's what happens when you learn to respect your body's rhythm. The truth is you deserve to enjoy food without fear. You deserve sweetness without sacrifice. And it's possible starting with one small shift, timing. So the next time you reach for a mango, pause, ask yourself, is this the right moment? That tiny question could change the way you feel, not just today, but for years to come. Your health is your story, and you are the author. Write it with wisdom, with joy, and with freedom. Because life after 60 is not about giving things up. It's about discovering how to enjoy them fully, deeply, and safely.